Today is October 27th, 2024. Welcome to Pro Truth and Provoking Thought Podcast. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to say this. You know what? From reading some of the comments that I read on TikTok and on my YouTube channel, I can tell who has a relationship with the Most High and who does not. I can tell who actually studies the Word of God and who does not. I can tell who knows him. I can tell who has a personal relationship with him. I can tell who has a love for the truth. And I can also tell who has discernment. Discernment is a spiritual gift. It means that you understand spiritual things and you can't really explain it. It's a gift from God, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. But I just wanted to say that. Yeah. But anyway, so apparently Kamala is so unpopular that she had to call up the Queen B. So as you all know, I'm sure you know that Kamala Harris had a rally in Texas a couple of nights ago, and apparently Miss Harris is so unpopular she had to call up the Queen B. So it went a little something like this. Now, the mainstream news made it seem like Beyonce was going to perform at Kamala's rally. But when the Queen touched down with her mom, Tina Knowles, and Kelly Rowland, all Beyonce did was give a 4-minute speech. Now, Miss Knowles, Beyonce's mother, apparently she couldn't see to read the teleprompter. And Beyonce spoke for like 4 minutes. And Kelly, she was dressed like, it was just, I don't know, but I know what that's all about. But anyway, Kelly's outfit that she had on an oversized suit, and she looked a hot mess. But I know the agenda that they're pushing. The Democratic Party is pushing the rainbow agenda. I'll just say that because I don't want to get my video flagged, but you all know what it means when I say the rainbow agenda. So that's why Kelly and Beyonce was walking down the aisle holding hands, because they in agreement and in allegiance with the Democrats with this, rainbow agenda and KILL, your baby in the womb agenda that they're pushing. But anyway, I'm gonna just play the video.
Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce.
You see, you have to be wise to understand the agenda that they are pushing. Beyonce is a married woman. So he who has an ear to hear and eyes to see, you can see spiritually what I'm trying to relate to you. Kelly has on an oversized dress suit. And Beyonce is a married woman, and they're walking down the aisle holding hands.
Been empowering for me. The teleprompter, I'm having a hard time seeing it, guys. I'm just being real here. So it's been powerful to encourage young people.
I will say one thing. Beyonce is a hell of entertainer. She really is. But you know what? She's not that bright. And, I see now where she gets her IQ from, because somebody thought that it was a good idea for Tina Knowles to try to read the teleprompter, knowing that she needed contacts or glasses, knowing you couldn't see. Like, whose bright idea was that? I mean, apparently common sense is not so common. And you know what? It's beautiful as all 4 of these women are on the outside. All 4 of them are witches, if you believe it or not. You see, the Bible says that man looks at the outer appearance, but God looks at the heart. And even though all 4 of them are beautiful in different shades, skin tones, different shapes, gorgeous, beautiful on the outside, but their spirits are demonic. You're looking at 4 witches up here. And I'm not going to call any names because I don't want to get this video flagged. Hollywood has told us that witches look like this. But in reality, they look like these 4 lovely women up here. I was going to say ladies, but they're not ladies. They're individuals. They have an agenda to push, a demonic agenda to push, like unaliving babies in the womb.
Welcome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome to my Houston family. I am so proud to be here back in Houston with my mama T and my sister. Welcome to this day, this remarkable, this joyous day. A date, a day, a time, a moment with weight and meaning for our country, for our people, and for the world. A moment, Houston, where we grab back the pen from those who are trying to write an American story of division and hatred. A moment when we grab back the pen from those who are trying to write an American story of misogyny and racism. We are grabbing back the pen from those who are trying to write an American story that would deny the right for women to make our own decisions about our bodies. Houston, we are grabbing back the pen. We are grabbing back the pen, that pen, to forge a new path with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. We are grabbing back the pen to write a new American story, a story of community, of equality, strength, of kindness, and of hope. When I was a little girl, and I pledged allegiance to the United States of America, that meant something to me. That flag meant something to me. And today, that means grabbing that pen and casting my vote, as I already did 2 days ago, for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
And you know what blows my mind? It's the fact that so-called Christians and believers, it blows my mind at the simple fact of how many of them support these 4 women up here. And when they say a woman's right to choose, a woman's right over her own body, translation, they're talking about aborting your baby. That's what they want the right to do. And I've never, for the life of me, seen so many Christians who want the right to unalive their babies in the womb. It blows my mind at the fact that Christians and believers will sit up here and defend all 4 of these women when the Bible clearly says, "Thou shalt not shed innocent blood." You got to be out of your mind if you think that this country is about to be saved when you got a crowd full of people who did not really come to see Kamala Harris, but they came to see a witch perform, and witches need blood. And that's why they want to unalive babies in the womb. And you don't have sense enough to see the agenda that you have psychopaths running this country who think that the world is overpopulated. So they have an agenda to push. You don't even understand. They said by the year 2030, they plan for 1/3 of the population to be decreased by the year 2030, if I'm not mistaken. 1/3 of the population. And you don't even understand that supporting this witch, you are in agreement and allegiance and alliance to your own demise and destruction. And it amazes me at the support y'all will give these women and defend these entertainers that y'all don't even know. They don't even serve and pray to the God that you say you love and serve. And you will sit up here and you will defend them word for word and tooth for nail as if you know them. And this witch charges anywhere from $500 to $1,000 per ticket. She living a good life. She eating steak and lobster and sushi and whatever she want to eat, and buying Chanel and Dior and all of the Louis Vuitton and Dolce and Gabbana. She living a good life. But for all of you who support these demonic agendas and you go to these concerts that she charged an arm and a leg for, can you call any one of these 4 women after you leave those concerts, after you left this rally? Could you call Beyonce and ask her for some gas money? Could you call Beyonce to ask her to pay your light bill? Could you call Kamala Harris and ask her to buy you some groceries for your refrigerator? But you fight tooth and nail for these women. And after you left that rally, after you leave these concerts, you got to go back home to your regular life. You got to go back home to pay bills. These celebrities, they don't even know how much eggs cost. They don't even know how much a gallon of milk costs. They don't even know how much a gallon of gas costs. Because when you make a deal with Lucifer, he give you all of this. He give you wealth and money and jewelry and cars and mansions in exchange for your soul. So they don't know about how much any of this stuff care. Beyonce don't really care about your rights to reproduce. She don't care about you whether you keep your baby or not. She's getting a check. She work for the God of this world. I'ma just say that. So they don't really care about your rights. They don't care about you. Period. And it shows. She got her babies. Kelly got her kids. They good. Tina got her kids. They good. They living a good life. But what about you? What you got? How many hours do you have to work a day? How many hours a week do you have to work each week to take care of your children and put food on your table and pay your bills? Can you call any one of these women on these stages who y'all fight tooth and nail to defend? No, you cannot. But it blows my mind at how these so-called Christians would defend these women as if you know them, as if they even are related to you. And if you was on fire, they wouldn't piss or spit on you.
H-Town. We are so happy to be standing here on this stage as proud country Texas women supporting and celebrating the one and only Vice President Kamala Harris. A woman who's been pushing for what this country really needs right now: unity. It's impossible not to feel the energy in this room, the positivity, the community, the humanity. We are at the precipice of an incredible shift, the brink of history. I'm not here as a celebrity. I'm not here as a politician. I'm here as a mother. A mother who cares deeply about the world my children and all of our children live in. A world where we have the freedom to control our bodies. A world where we're not divided. Our past, our present, our future merge to meet us here. Imagine our daughters growing up seeing what's possible with no ceilings, no limitations. Imagine our grandmothers. Imagine what they feel right now. Those who have lived to see this historic day. Even those who are no longer physically with us. Imagine all of their sacrifice. The sacrifices made so we can witness the strength of a woman standing in her power.
reimagining what leadership is. For all the men and women in this room and watching around the country, we need you. Your voice has power and magnitude. Your vote is one of the most valuable tools, and we need you. Your freedom is your God-given right, your human right. Everybody say Texas. Texas plays a pivotal role to change the course of our future. Texans and Houstonians from 3rd Ward, River Oaks, Sugarland, 5th Ward, Ailey, Memorial, Southwest Side, North Side, all the way down to Most City. We all have a role to play to make this a reality. We're all part of something much bigger. We must vote. And we need you. It's time to sing a new song. A song that began 248 years ago. The old notes of downfall, discord, despair no longer resonate. Our generations of loved ones before us are whispering a prophecy, a quest, a calling, an anthem. Our moment right now, it's time for America to sing a new song. Our voices sing a chorus of unity. They sing a song of dignity and opportunity. Are y'all ready to add your voice to the new American song? Because I am. So let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a big, loud Texas welcome to the next President of the United States, Vice